And we're live.
Hello, and welcome to the Pete Braley Show. This is show number 196. I'm Pete Braley, along with my co-host, the executive producer, the show creator, the all-around great guy, and the guy that has to really keep his finger near the button to anticipate my coughing spree, my son, Matt. Yeah, I can't mute my own mic, so.
It's a great job over here.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Love it.
No pressure. So, thank you for choosing us today. Our goal is to start your day off on a positive note, so if you enjoy what we're doing, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so that you don't miss any future shows. We are live on YouTube weekday mornings at 8 and also available wherever you go for your favorite podcasts. Coming up today, what does mom really want for Mother's Day? Came across a news survey we'll share with you. People in the news will tell you about a woman who has lived to be 118. That's the record. What is her secret? Also, news about a new job that will pay you to drink. And we have a brand new Stumpah coming up. So, anyway, good morning. Do I sound as weird to you as I do to me?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. So, I don't know if it's no longer allergies and it's turned into a cold, but something today. It's moved into the throat and everything. So, we'll try to do the usual show. We'll see what happens this morning. He may have to take over some extra duties.
Good morning. Welcome to the Pete Braley Show. My name is Pete Braley, along with my co-host, show creator, executive producer, and all-around great guy, my son, Matt.
I already did that part.
Oh, all right, my bad.
You
told me to take over. I sprung right into it.
Just went with it.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this day.
By the way, happy Cinco de Mayo, if that's a big thing for you. I think it's a bigger thing for Americans than it is for Mexicans, to be honest.
Maybe.
I really think it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
It is Thursday. It's May 5th. Cinco de Mayo. Americans celebrate Mexican-American heritage and pride. It's National Astronaut Day today. National Cartoonist Day. I was thinking when I wrote this, if cartoonists are as big of a thing as they used to be, because, you know, there used to be a cartoon section in the newspaper every day. We're not getting cartoons every day, are we? Unless you go to a specific website.
Yeah, and they're in different forms now. I know Instagram accounts that make cartoons.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's just adapting to this ever-changing world.
Gotta be changing. It's National Hoagie Day today. Besides a hero, the hoagie goes by several other names. It goes by the sub, the grinder, the Italian, the torpedo, or the baguette.
And not to be confused with National Stogie Day.
That's right.
Different day.
National Hoagie Day, yeah. Today, I did not know this. Today is National Totally Chipotle Day.
Did you do that on purpose or no?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, all right.
Because it's Chipotle.
Yeah,
but it rhymed better. It celebrates right alongside Cinco de Mayo, and it's dedicated to the Chipotle, which is not a restaurant chain only. Mm-hmm. It is a smoked, dried jalapeno pepper.
Well, where do you think the restaurant got its name from?
Probably, but I'm
pretty sure their logo is a pepper.
Okay, you're right.
I'm almost positive.
You're right, and I'm feeling stupid.
Yep.
Okay.
That's okay.
It's National Day of Prayer, National Day of Reason, and World Password Day today. It promotes better password habits. Yeah, I should really do that.
Yeah.
I don't really have elaborate passwords.
You should change it from Bon123.
Yeah. And using password is not a good password, I found out.
Well, luckily, I don't think anybody in this family uses password. I would have put a stop to that early on. Yeah.
On the Datebook today, on this day in 1922, after sharing the Polo Grounds with the New York Giants for 10 years, construction finally begins on Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. On this day in 1952, the episode Lucy Does a TV Commercial, also known as the Vita Mita Vegemin episode of I Love Lucy, premiered. If you forgot it, here's briefly what it looked like.
The answer to all your problems is in this little bottle. Vita Mita Vegemin. Vita Mita Vegemin contains vitamins, meat, vegetables, and minerals. It's so tasty, too.
Yeah. Then they had her try it again, you know?
Yeah.
And try it again.
And it was like a 3-minute bit. It's really funny.
That episode, 68% of all U.S. television viewers at that time watched that episode.
Wow.
You know,
How do they know?
You don't see ratings like that anymore.
But also, how do they know?
That's true. Charles.
Charles is looking away from the street, so there must be a bunny rabbit. Hey.
Oh, bunny rabbit in the
Get
backyard?
over here. You're not getting any bunnies today.
Trish, by the way, is having breakfast with a colleague this morning.
Yeah, how dare she? How dare she run away from her responsibilities as gamekeeper of the Pete Braley Show?
Hey, don't
Charles.
go back.
Hey,
Don't go
Charles.
back to barking.
Get over
No,
here.
no.
I don't want to have to pick you up and have you sit on my lap. I know you don't like that all that much.
On this day in 1961, Alan Shepard became the first American in space aboard Freedom 7. It was on this day in 1978 that Cincinnati Reds' Pete Rose became the 14th player to get 3,000 hits. On this day in 1995, the last basketball game was played at the old Boston Garden. The Celtics were eliminated from the playoffs by the Orlando Magic, 95-92. What are you hiding near me so that he can't pick you up? I saw a post on Facebook today of Larry Bird at the free throw line. I don't know where he was, but he was an away game. And they just talked about how Larry Bird had nerves. I mean, he was the Iceman. You know, nothing could throw him off at the free throw line. As he's standing there at the free throw line, they had pictures of like swimsuit calendar girls all hanging up behind the backstop as if to throw him off. He sank both shots. All right, I got you. What am I going to do with you? And it was on this day in 1997 that Married with Children had its final episode on Fox TV. A couple of celebrity birthdays today. It was on, let's see, Adele is 34 today. Her real name, Adele Laurie Blue Adkins. And Chris Brown is 33. So just two celebrity birthdays. Charlie is being a rascal today. Oh, my goodness. He is going to end up on producer Matt's lap for a good part of the show. And that is a process that he usually hates because we'll get him on camera here in a moment. Don't spill your coffee. He's sniffing your coffee.
Hey, guys.
He has been running around for the past 2 or 3 minutes trying to lasso that guy.
I'm so glad that I am not on camera at that point. I'm like crawling very unattractively, like weird angles, trying to grab him around the camera.
And he is staying just...
Sweating, out of breath.
And he is just out of your reach.
Yeah, because he didn't. Yeah, I think maybe he's not a fan of being on camera.
Is that it? He's
Maybe,
shy?
maybe.
Yeah.
You know, he always gets up here and he acts so behaved, which we all know is not
Not him.
Charles. all
Not
the
him.
time.
No. What do we have in the chats this morning?
I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know. I haven't been here. What's going on? How's everybody doing? Gary did say, "Morning, gents. I'll be on it until around 8:40. Then have a very important meeting. Send me some good vibes, everyone. All right, we'll send him some good vibes.
Good vibes.
I need like a good vibe sound effect. I don't really know what would.
Little Good Vibrations by the Beach Boys. Good,
Well, I don't have that.
Good vibration. I am so glad I don't have to sing today.
You just did.
This is true.
Yeah.
I guess I'm okay.
I guess. Diane says, Matt, keep those lozenges ready, handy. Yeah, he's got an emergency lozenge.
Emergency lozenge right here.
Ah, that word, man. That word. Abby says, so sunny. Definitely woke up thinking I overslept because it was so bright.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
It's going to be a nice day today. It's going to be nice and warm.
Is the Vermont hibernation over? Yeah. Yeah. All right. What else is going on here? Diane said, Pete, it's not becoming a cold. Definitely is allergies. I have the very same thing. Too bad you all can't hear my voice. It's rather raspy and sexy. Okay.
Wow,
I wouldn't say the same about Pete over here.
I've never had allergies get to this level, though. So either
They said it's really bad.
all
Yeah.
right, it's
I don't
really
know.
jacked up. I
I mean, your body's really reacted to it. I don't know. We'll give it a couple days, see what happens.
All right.
Dice this vitamin D Vegemin with a heart. Yeah.
That was a great episode.
I wish I could play the whole 3-minute clip, but 1, copyright, and 2, that's just really long.
Right,
But it
right.
was pretty funny. Diane says the Candy Factory episode and the one where she is stomping grapes in Italy are also 2 of my favorites.
Oh, yes. Yes. The Candy Factory, you should really look that one up today. She and Ethel are working in a candy company, and they have an assembly line that goes by with chocolates, and they have to pack them, right?
Yeah.
Well, for some reason, the assembly line speeds up. So they got chocolate. So they're like picking it up, putting it down their blouse,
Yeah.
eating a couple.
That's so Drake and Josh must have gotten that from I Love Lucy because
Right.
they did it in a sushi like
Okay.
restaurant.
Yep.
Same setup, same thing. That's funny.
Funny. All right, in the news today, we'll give this our best shot. We've all heard a lot about the baby boom that went from the mid-40s to the mid-60s, but we're about to flip the script and go into a baby bust. That means a sharp drop in the birth rate, something the U.S. has not experienced in years. There's a website called motherly.com, which surveys moms every year, and it found that women with kids were 9% less likely to want more than last year, and 13% less likely than in 2020. The reasons vary. They include, our family feels complete is the number one answer. Number two is, don't want to be pregnant again. Number three is financial reasons. Number four is their age. Number five is the state of the world. Number six is medical reasons. Number seven is career reasons. And number eight is environmental issues. Wow. Don't want to bring someone into the world that has to deal with climate change. Drinking on the job is usually a no-no, but there is one job opening that will actually pay you a six-figure salary to do just that.
This podcast, I'm wasted.
California winemaker Murphy Good is offering $10,000 a month to someone who really loves wine and is willing to drink it all day. And the beautiful part is that you don't need any form of schooling to get the gig. The company's website promises the winning candidate the hefty salary, free accommodations for a year, an education in the wine business, and best of all, a year's supply of wine. Hello. All you need to do is show them your passion for wine by recording a video clip and then sending it their way.
Yeah, but it doesn't say anywhere, like, what the job is. Like, you just sit there and drink wine the whole time? I don't think... I don't really know.
And then do you write about it? Or
are you testing it, like testing flavors, or what exactly are you doing? You know what I'm saying? I don't quite understand it. Also, just doesn't seem healthy. I don't know. Are you supposed to drink like sun up till sundown? You have to drink. Like, this is it. Like, your liver is dead after this year.
You drink it all day. Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, when you were a kid, did you ever mix all the fountain drinks into one disgusting drink? I don't think I did, but I know people that have done it.
We would do it with the Cumbies slushies.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It seems in Utah that type of mixed drink is very popular. They call it a dirty soda, and it can be made with all manner of combinations: sodas, syrups, juices, purees, dairy and non-dairy creamers. There are even chains that specialize in dirty soda. There's a chain called Swig. There's another called Sodalicious and one called Fizz. The drink was widely unknown outside of Utah until Olivia Rodrigo was photographed holding a drink from Swig. Soon after, TikTok took notice, and now it's all over social media. One particularly popular dirty soda is called the Dirty Coke, which is made with Diet Coke, coconut coffee creamer, and lime juice.
Gross. Coffee creamer? I don't know about that.
In a soda? I don't see. And the biggest threat in Washington, D.C. these days may not be someone with legislative power, but instead it might be a wild turkey. While the nation's capital has its fair share of turkeys, this actual gobbler is angry and has been terrorizing people in and around D.C. for months and has evaded capture. Residents have reported being attacked by the turkey, with some suffering real injuries. One woman said the turkey charged at her, and she had to use her purse to fight it off. And now it appears the angry bird is done with D.C. and has crossed the border into Maryland, where there have been several more encounters reported. A Department of Energy and Environment official says the attacks are believed to be the work of one turkey, and that signs are being placed in parks and on hiking trails, warning people against approaching wildlife, including turkeys.
Turkeys are no joke, man.
No. I am happy to have my baseball bat cane whenever I'm around turkeys.
Yeah, that's like, I'm curious to see if Kat having a puppy now, if that, maybe the puppy kind of scares away the turkeys a little bit.
Hopefully.
We'll see.
We'll
see.
Has he gone after them when she's out for a walk?
She is interesting and interested in the turkeys.
Okay.
I don't know if she, what are you doing here? Oh, you see the treats. Sit down. Yeah, I don't know if she's trying to attack, just be friends. We're not sure yet. Yeah.
All right. What do you say, Stumpah time?
Yes.
All right, and he's offered to take over Stumpah time so I can save the
Yes,
voice.
we're going to give him a break.
Okay.
Okay, so Pete's going in hibernation. Good night, Pete. He's gone. He's gone. This is my show now. I have control. I always have control. All right, anyways, the Stumpah today. Nearly 1 in 10 Americans say they Google this every day. What is it? 1 in 10 Americans say they Google this every day. What is it? Charles is being somewhat of a good boy now, although this is going to make the Stumpah a little challenging. His head movements don't really allow me to see things at times. Oh, you tired? Why don't you take a nap, dude? He's been yawning this whole time.
Hi.
You're breaking the rules.
Remember when he used to do that? He used to sleep at my feet.
Yeah.
During the whole show.
That was like one time.
That was when he was like a month old.
Yeah.
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 Okay, I have to be quiet.
Goodbye. Yes. So what is it that I want to say while I have this platform? No, I'm just kidding. Today's fascinating fact, which I don't have because my outline just has the titles. Here we go. Today's fascinating fact, what's the smallest country in the world? Vatican City is actually the smallest country at only 0.2 miles wide. That's kind of crazy. I didn't know Vatican City was its own country. It is. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, there you go. Now use that for all your friends to appear smart, even though we told you the answer. All right, Stumpah time. Charles, calm down, please. All right. Nearly 1 in 10 Americans say they Google this every day. What is it? I got to get my Stumpah sound effects here. All right, the first answer I have is... Actually, a lot of people said this, but Gail was the first one. Weather. That is incorrect. Incorrect. Not it. Justin says dollar conversions. That's a good answer. Not it, though. Abby says the Wordle answer. Better not be. Better not be. Nobody better be cheating out here. Gail says stocks. Not it. Not it. Good guess. Abby says driving conditions. Is that something you can search?
Traffic?
Yeah, I guess. Hey. I was asking a rhetorical question, Peter. Yeah, rest your voice. Rest your voice, princess. Okay, buddy, we need you. All right. Justin says stock prices. No, not it. Not it. Abby says spelling of a common word. I feel like that's a common thing for Abby, just based on her comment yesterday. Not it, though. Justin says daily news. No, not it. Abby says weird facts. No, not it. You can just come for the Pete Braley Show for that. Gail says maps. Not it. Gary says driving directions. Not it. Abby says movie quotes. That's a good answer. Not it, though. Abby says tabloid news. Not it. Gail says daily quotes. Nope. Justin says housing prices and new jobs. Nope. To both. Abby says inspirational quotes. Kat said gibberish. I don't know what Kat is saying. Are you okay, Kat? That looks like a spam chat. Justin says sports scores. Not it. That's a good answer, though. Gail says recipes. And Gail also says music. No. No to both. Justin says times of business hours. That's also a good guess. But no. Kat said, Matt, it must be a puppy thing. Kenzie is so hyper this morning as she just jumped on my keyboard as I was typing. That explains it now. Okay. That explains it. Yeah, I don't know. Charlie's just, I don't even know. He's just standing up now. It's really awkward. Diane says the answer to the Stumpah. If you do that, I will ban you. You'll be suspended. I don't know if I can do that, but I will try. No cheating on the Stumpah. Abby says restaurant menus. No. That's a good guess, though. Abby says tattoo ideas. Nope. Abby says fact-checking someone. No, but always fact-check people. Gary says the time. Do you really need to Google it, though? No. Well, it is 1 in 10, so I mean, 1 out of 10, you got somebody that needs to Google it. Gail says restaurants. No. Abby says pricing flights. No. Justin says favorite celebrities. No. Abby says vacations they won't take. That's a good answer. Very specific, but no, not it. All right, I'm stopping answers. I'll let the last few come in, but then I'm calling it, so everybody stop. All right, Kat says the news. No. Abby says phone numbers. No. Diane says spelling. No. And that's it. I'm calling it. End of the game right there. And we welcome Pete back to the party. The last one, Abby says houses they won't buy. No.
Houses they won't buy?
Yeah.
No,
not it.
All right, so we do have a Stumpah.
Yeah.
All right, so come back for a clue tomorrow.
Will it be weekend Stumpah?
Ooh, you like those. You like those?
I do.
Nearly 1 in 10 Americans say they Google this every day. What is it? All right. So we did ask this morning, what does mom really want for Mother's Day? It's coming up Sunday, so you may be deciding between a bouquet of flowers or a brunch date for mom this Mother's Day, maybe both. It's possible items like that are exactly what she wants this Mother's Day, but maybe, just maybe, your mom is too nice to tell you what she really wants. There's a website called timetoplay.com that has come out with a survey results that show what happens when moms stop being polite and start getting real. What do you really want, Mom? More than 1,000 moms with children who still live at home were asked what they actually wanted on the day that's meant to celebrate them. The number one answer? Mom wants a nap. That's what you...
Amen, Mom.
Moms in 18 states, including Maryland, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Virginia, selected rest as what they wanted above everything else. Well, that's a lot cheaper, I guess, than going out and buying something. Moms would also like a break from cooking. One mom said, a meal I don't cook was the number one pick for moms in 14 states, including Florida, Maine, New Hampshire, North Carolina, and Pennsylvania. And the third most popular choice was help with chores. That's what moms in states, including Massachusetts, want the most. So there you go. Mom wants... So why not give her all three? You could do that.
Oh, easily. They're free to do.
She wants a nap. She wants help with the meal. And she wants help with the chores. So you could do all those things.
Yeah.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, we found out who the winners are, who are going to be inducted this year. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame announced the winners. It is Pat Benatar and her husband, Neil Giraldo, Duran Duran, Eminem, Eurythmics, Dolly Parton, Carly Simon, and Lionel Richie. Duran Duran finished first in the fan vote, followed in order by Eminem, Pat Benatar, Eurythmics, and Dolly Parton. And no, we're not going to go into that. I mean, Carly Simon's not rock and roll either. So
yeah, we've already said our opinions on it.
Yeah. The woman that I mentioned for people in the news today, you may have unfortunately heard of the recent passing of Kane Tanaka, the Japanese woman who was holding the Guinness World Record for the oldest living person. At 119 years old, Tanaka passed away after a long, fulfilling life, full of doing and eating the things she enjoyed the most. And now, after Tanaka's death, the Guinness World Record is being held by a 118-year-old French nun named Sister Andre. So, of course, it's only natural to want to know all about Sister Andre's life, in case it holds any shocking secrets to longevity, especially because she survived getting COVID-19 last year at the age of 117.
Crazy.
Wow. However, it seems as though her secrets to a long life lie in the simple things, helping others and enjoying her favorite foods and drinks every day. She gave a recent interview to reporters from her hospice home in Toulon, where she told them that working hard to help others is one of her secrets to longevity. She said, people say that work kills. For me, work kept me alive. I kept working until I was 108. Wow, man. While serving others is important to Sister Andre, she also knows a thing or two about indulgence. In fact, one nursing home resident told CNN that Sister Andre loves eating chocolate and drinking wine, and she treats herself to one glass of wine every single day.
Yeah, so don't go guzzling like 6 bottles in one day and being like, no, she said this was the secret. She didn't mean that was the secret.
Yes.
So
yes.
Be careful.
And it didn't really say, but I have read more about the health benefits of red wine than white wine.
A glass of red wine with dinner.
Yes, makes you feel so much better.
For the vitamins and antioxidants. I don't know.
For the Vita Meta Veteran?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Time for today's random question. And our random question is, what's a phrase that you still say even though no one else does anymore? What's a phrase that you still say even though no one else does anymore? I think for me it's cool, right? If something happens, I say, oh, that's cool.
I don't think that's one that goes out like that's.
You don't think that's gone away, though?
No, it's the word cool. I don't.
No. Some suggestions are, if you are someone who says cool beans, that's kind of cool.
I say that sometimes.
Do you?
Yeah.
If you're someone who says coolio?
No, I don't say that.
How about someone saying, gnarly? That's gnarly, dude.
I don't know. No, I don't think that's in my repertoire.
Yeah. Or, now this one is, because I know Kat often responds to this in a text.
Oh.
Okie doke.
Oh, yeah.
Or-
Cat always says that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Is that passe? Saying,
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have mine here.
Oh, okay.
That's sick. I still say that a lot.
Yeah,
a lot
I've
of
heard
times.
you
Like,
say
oh,
that.
that was sick. That's pretty sick.
Yep.
Yeah. That was like I don't know, an early 2000s thing. I don't know. I also say things are dope, which
yes.
definitely is not cool.
Definitely dates you.
Yeah, no, it's
Yes.
yeah, it's not cool.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot to put the camera on me, but it works out. I don't want people to see my face while I do it. It's just it's too embarrassing.
He's got too much going on today. He's got he's wondering if I'm going to cough at any moment, but he's got Charlie walking all around the studio.
Yeah,
doing
and
stuff.
Charlie again. He's looking off to like away from the road, which I don't. If you're a bunny rabbit, get out of my yard right now. Okay, you can come back at 9, but just not right now.
Or is the neighbor working in his yard at
I
this
don't
time
think
on a
so.
Thursday?
He doesn't really bark at the neighbor anymore. They're
That's true.
they're cool now.
Yeah.
yeah, they're cool.
Took a
They
while.
passed the test. Yeah, but bunny rabbits, man, he doesn't like them bunny rabbits.
Yeah.
no.
And there's a lot around this year.
Yeah. Yep. One scared the crap out of me yesterday. I took Charlie
Oh,
out for
you
last
took him
call.
out for last call?
And we walked through the yard, and there was a bunny hiding. Our neighbor has like a little patch of garden, like right next to our yard.
Yes.
There was a bunny chilling right in there, and as I walked by, it darted out. And in my head, I'm like, if the bunny was smart, stay hidden. You're not,
Right.
If anything, you're putting yourself in more danger now by running away.
Right, because I can't see you
Yeah.
hidden.
I didn't know you were there, but yeah. Anyways, they do like to hide around the yard, and Charlie enjoys the buffet of bunny fecal matter that's left everywhere.
Yes. He does love bunny poop.
Very annoying.
Yeah, yeah. So, but I guess it's good news that we have a lot of bunnies around, because then that means there aren't a lot of coyotes around.
True.
So
It's true. Very true.
usually balances out. So did you mention all your awards?
Yeah, I only had 2. I probably have a lot more. I just can't think of it.
So what about you? Is there a phrase that you say even though no one else does anymore? Does anybody say far out anymore? My brother used to do that.
I
course,
haven't heard far out.
That was a John Denver thing back in the 70s.
Ah, he's a big John Denver fan.
He's
Yeah.
far out. So
Abby says Liz says cool beans.
she does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Abby says I use these in a joking manner. All the ones that we said in a joking manner.
Okay.
Yeah, most of them I use in a joking manner, except I don't know. For some reason, it's still very natural to call something sick. And like identifying that I say that doesn't sound cool, but like in context, I feel like it's normal. I don't think
Yeah.
anyone's like, "What did he just?"
Did he just say?
It seems pretty normal. Abby says I tried typing "okie dokie" in a message to Liz, who still says it, and it changed to orientation.
Don't you love when
They're
spell
telling
check-
you.
Yeah.
They're like, no, nobody says that anymore. And Gail says the bee's knees.
Okay.
That's one
Yes.
I only say as a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, but something is the bee's knees. What does that even mean?
I know. Are bee number one? Do bees have knees? And
I don't know. I don't think so.
are they special? Because you're saying that's the bee's.
That's
knees.
really cool. Wow,
So you're
that's the
saying
bee's knees.
Yeah.
Because
Do
it's rare for a bee to have knees.
Should I do a deep dive on that for tomorrow?
I guess. Yeah, I guess that's something we need.
That's
Also, Abby, when I said drinking 6 bottles of wine is not the answer, she says puts a bottle of wine down. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it is 8:30 in the morning. Let's all settle down here. Okay.
By the way, I'm surprised you haven't thrown me under the bus yet, because that's kind of what we do here.
It's only because I forgot. I don't know what you're talking about. If I remembered what you're talking about, I would.
I was talking about
100%
last
bring it
night.
up. I didn't mind all that much
No?
having to get Charles. No.
No.
Oh, the light thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last night, I went to bed early last night because I'd just been feeling funky and stuff. So
He's old. Old people go to bed early.
And I also like to read, right? So I went upstairs about, 8:15?
Yeah, that light went out pretty early.
I read till 9.
Okay.
I read till 9. So anyway, I fell right to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point, and again, because of the cold and everything, I'd moved the tissues closer and the water bottle. And
Yeah,
all
let's
this
go
stuff.
with your story, what you experienced, and then I'll tell you what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I fell asleep. I woke up at some point. I don't know what time it was.
11, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I woke up 2 hours later, and the light was on in my room. I didn't turn the light on in my room, but the light was on in my room. So you know how you're in that half asleep stage? So I woke up and I'm like, why is the light on? And then I heard what I thought was Matt in the hallway. So I was going to say, hey, Matt, could you turn my light off? So nice and, was I really loud?
Mm-hmm.
So nice and loud, I went, hey, Matt. And he goes, Dad, I'm right here.
I was standing right in his room.
And I look at the foot of the bed, and there's Matt. And I said, oh. And he's like, Charlie chewed up a tissue, so you were cleaning it up for me. Thank you. So,
Yeah.
Now, what's your version?
I was
of the
watching
story?
you sleep. No, I'm just kidding. No, so I heard Charlie jump down, and most of the time, if he's jumping down, he's getting into trouble.
Yeah,
Very rarely does he get down and sleep on the floor.
Right.
So I went in there, and it was pitch black, obviously. It was 11 o'clock at night, and you were passed out completely, to the point where, like, when I turned the light on, I was like, okay, no, he's breathing. He is breathing. Okay. So, anyways, I saw Charlie. It was dark, and there was something in front of him, and I was like, maybe he got sick, and there's zero chance I'm stepping in vomit.
You
so,
never know,
and
right.
I was like, and he's passed out. I just
Right.
flipped on the overhead light, really bright. And this is how I knew you were in a deep sleep. Normally, when you do that, you're always like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Hey.
Huh? Mama? What? And then, no, but you didn't say anything. I was like, that's weird. That's when I was like, okay, no, he's breathing.
He's breathing.
So I picked up the tissue, whatever, it's gross. When a dog chews up a tissue, it's so nasty, it's soggy. And,
Yeah.
Ah. Anyways, picked it up, threw it in the trash, and I put Charlie back on your bed. And I was about to walk out, and that's when you were like, Matt, and I was like, Jesus Christ, man. I was like, what?
What?
And why now? Like 3 minutes had already passed. The light was on. Now he's like,
He's
like, I forgot to turn my light off. I'm like, no, you didn't. I just turned it on. Like, you wouldn't have been able to go to sleep if your light was on.
True.
But I saw it in your face. You were so confused as to why the light was on. You're like, can you shut out my light? I was like, Dad, Charlie chewed something up. I turned your light on. Go back to sleep. And I saw Charlie was like not going to settle down. So I took him and I brought him in my room.
I think I did say thank you.
Maybe. I don't remember. I don't remember.
Let's go back and review the
But yeah,
tape.
you were in a deep sleep.
No, I mean, have you ever had that happen? You've been asleep for 2 hours, and all of a sudden you're like, why is this happening? What is going on?
Charlie came in my bed though, and he fell asleep. So,
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was just bored of you, I guess. He was like,
I guess.
Hey, I'm over this guy. He's like coughing and sneezing. Get me
Yeah.
away. I'm
Get
not
me
trying.
away
I'm
from
not
this.
trying to get sick out here. Abby says, after Mom and I were talking about a show, I had to explain spoiler alerts to her. Wish I had done it before we talked about the show.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I don't think, do I do that a lot to you?
we don't. To be fair, we don't watch a lot of the same stuff.
True, this
It's
is
really
true.
just movies that I watch with you. Because TV shows, we really don't have any overlap.
No, we don't.
But you did a lot with Sarah because you guys watched a lot of stuff together.
Oh, right.
So
Right.
you do have a habit of doing it.
One thing I do almost every day, and I'm trying to get better at this, is I will play Wordle, and then I'll play Hurdle, but I'll play Hurdle when he can hear it. So he gets a jump start on the song, and I'm like, ooh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to do that.
Yeah. It's just tough because like you want to get it as fast as possible, and it's almost like cheating. You feel like you're cheating if I've heard you play it for 15 seconds before
Right.
I even started playing. So,
Yeah.
Hey, I will say, funny story here. You know how we were deciding what movie to watch the other day,
Yes.
and I was like, do you guys want to watch Pirates of the Caribbean or Top Gun? I've never seen Top Gun.
Okay.
We decided on Pirates of the Caribbean. I think it was so that you guys could tie me down for like 5 more movie nights. I think that's what it was. It was like a contract negotiation. Trish was like, she jumped on it so quick. She was like, "Oh, Pirates!"
I
For
don't
sure.
think I voted. I was okay with
You
either
often
one.
don't get a vote
Right.
in a lot of things. But anyways,
I'm the husband,
Trish said Pirates
you know.
to tie me down for 5 more movies. But so we never watched Top Gun. I didn't look anything up for Top Gun on the internet. Nothing at all. On YouTube, I'm getting so many Top Gun behind the scenes and things you missed in Top Gun, and I never searched it though. Like, and this is the first time that's happened. Where
Did you say something?
I said Top Gun.
Yeah.
But it's never happened on YouTube. I've had advertisements for things,
Okay.
but now my YouTube recommendations are based on things I say.
That's weird.
Interesting, right?
They're listening to us.
And Top Gun hasn't been in the news, has it? I don't think so.
Well, it has because they're finally releasing the sequel.
But like recently, like super recently.
Yeah, because I think it's coming out this month.
Oh, so
And
okay,
there was-
so maybe that's it.
And there was something this weekend. I guess Lady Gaga released the theme song.
Oh, I didn't know Lady Gaga was singing.
Yeah, she is.
Well, very nice. Maybe that's it then. Maybe it was just in the news, but
Right.
what a coincidence.
Okay.
Gail also said "wicked cool."
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I still use that sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes I throw in a wicked and it doesn't feel right. I'm like, well, I just got to go with it now.
Well, you're from Boston,
Yeah.
so you know.
It's just, but I don't have like the accent sneaks in a couple phrases every now and then. If I
Okay.
get really passionate or I'm
Right.
joking about something, sometimes it'll sneak in. Most of the time, I don't have the accent though, so I don't think it really
True.
fits.
That's true.
That's just me.
All right. BuzzFeed had an interesting story that I read yesterday. They asked people to tell us your Karen story. They said, is your mother a Karen or is your father a... I think they use Kevin instead of Karen.
At what point someone said Matthew?
That-
It should be Matthew.
That's what someone here, right?
I think Dana kept saying it.
Yeah.
Well, Sarah said it at one point too.
So anyway, they came across with all kinds of situations when their mom or dad had been a Karen or a Kevin. One was, this was decades ago, but my mother used to sneak back to our table and adjust whatever tip my dad would leave. And by the way, it was never adjusted upwards. Wow.
I was going to say, like, at first I thought that was a good thing. I thought, like, maybe the dad was cheap and she was adding more.
Right. No, she
Man.
takes some away.
What, did she pocket it? She's like, you know what? I deserve this more than you, waitress. I do more than you. Man.
Someone else said, we went to a hotel one night for dinner. The hotel had a pool that was clearly only for hotel guests, as was indicated by dozens of signs surrounding the pool. My mother told my little brother and I that we were allowed to use the pool and even had us wear our bathing suits under our clothing so that we could easily get changed after dinner. Well, they clearly have employees that monitor this. And not long after we jumped in the water, security calmly walked over and asked to see our hotel room keys. Since we weren't staying there and didn't have any room keys, we were politely asked to leave.
Man.
My mother refuses and insists that we were within our rights because we ate dinner there. A screaming match ensued. Hundreds of people are staring at us, and finally, the head of security had to escort us off the property before the police were called.
I just hope the mom stayed in the pool the whole time while yelling and then was like, well, if you want me to leave, you're going to have to come in and get me. And these security guards are like jumping in and like suit and tie. Fine. They carry her out. They're dripping wet.
Someone else said, my mom was attempting to change my sister's diaper on the table in a crowded restaurant.
Oh.
Now, first of all, that's so wrong on so many counts. Going ballistic when the waitress asked her to please use the restroom. She then had me change her while she argued with the entire restaurant.
Man.
No.
That's okay.
Somebody else said, my mom is a Karen. Every time we go out to dinner with her, it's an absolute nightmare. Either her fork is bent, this dish wasn't as spicy last time I had it, the waitress doesn't address her first, it's been too long since we've seen our server, even though she doesn't actually need anything. Each of these complaints are voiced arrogantly at the server and followed up with, I was a waitress and we never had these issues. Well, she was a part-time waitress in the early 90s at a pizza joint. She says, I can't even eye roll hard enough when I'm with her.
I think that's my favorite thing is when like people that like think they're qualified, like relate. Yeah.
And they were nowhere near.
They walk up to a military pilot flying fighter jets and they were like, I flew a kite one time. I've totally been there with this wind, brother. I feel you, my man.
Someone else said she is the daughter-in-law of a Karen. One time she tipped $2 on a $100 bill because she didn't like how the fish was cooked.
Okay.
I got up and handed the waitress $20 and apologized. Another time she walked into a salon with no reservation and then threw a passive-aggressive huffing fit because they wouldn't give her a slot right then and there.
Common theme about these Karens, they think the world revolves
Around
them.
Yes, yes.
That is not how it happens.
This person said, my dad is a male Karen, so I guess he's a Kevin. I'm talking arguing with the servers at a restaurant or demands for his coupons to work type of Karen. You might relate to this. He says, I went to get new shoes at the beginning of a school year several years back, and we went to a specific store because he had a coupon. The store was having a sale, and the items we got did not match the coupon, but he was insistent. He kept arguing with the poor worker for 10 or 15 minutes. As we were leaving, I whispered, I'm sorry, to the employee, And she nodded in appreciation. Well, Dad overheard me, and I got chewed out in the car all the way home. You've had that happen, right? With people, coupons, or they don't understand what a BOGO sale is.
The coupon expired, or they think BOGO is automatically free, but it's not. It's like BOGO 50%.
Buy one, get one.
Yeah.
Yes.
People wanting to return things that can't be returned, stuff like that.
And finally, somebody said, my mom was almost arrested once. We were at the Mexico City airport flying to Juarez, and we were bringing back a bunch of plates in this huge box. We get to the check-in counter. A guy says she needs to have the box wrapped. My mother's deeply offended by this, and she yells, well, I've never had to do that before. Well, the yelling caused some bewildered stares in our direction. Keep in mind, this is a very white woman arguing angrily in absolutely flawless Spanish. So that's already intriguing enough as it is. The guy again demands that she needs to go get the box tape wrapped. And that'll be an extra charge of 200 pesos, which is around $10. Instead of doing that, she storms off, leaving a massive unidentified box fully unattended. You know that thing the airport announcements tell you never to do? My dad and I had already checked in, and we made it through security while this was unfolding. Mom joins us at the gate, all in a huff, telling us about the whole story, all the horror of it. Just as she finishes, 5 security officers walked up to her, AR-15s at their side, and they ask her if she is my mom's name. She says that she is. They yank her up and start dragging her away. Dad, who by the way is a lawyer, goes running after her. To sum it up, Dad did his lawyer thing. She didn't get arrested for terroristic threats. We somehow made our flight, and we even got that damn box of plates back home.
Oh my!
He says I make fun of her every time we use them.
I don't think the plates were worth it, but
these are true stories. I don't think I've ever really witnessed a Karen event. Have you?
Well, just stuff at work, you know.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, I've witnessed other Karens. Not as a customer myself. I don't think I've witnessed too many things. I always laugh when like people take so long at the register and they're arguing about coupons and stuff. By the way, most of the time they're arguing it's for like a couple dollars off. So it's like, is it worth it? But yeah, I just laugh because my transactions literally take like 20 seconds and I'm gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
In and out. Thank you.
I will
very
make
much.
it easy for you and for me, and I will be out of here. But yeah, a couple chats here. Justin says, I'm in the Karen capital. Already seen too many.
He's what, down near Miami?
Yeah, Davie, Florida.
Yeah.
Davie, Florida.
Yep.
Abby says, I hate when people blame waitresses for the food. They don't cook it.
Exactly.
These Karens aren't too smart, though, is the problem. They don't realize that. Abby said, I would love for her to have jumped in the pool to get away from security, right? That's just a good story right there.
Come and get me.
And back to phrases that's outdated. Gloria says, how about holy cow?
Yes.
I'm trying to think if I feel like I might still say holy cow. I don't know, though.
That was popular by, was it Harry Carey, who was the announcer for the Chicago Cubs?
I don't know.
Whenever there's a great player, a home run, it was holy cow.
It's because he can't swear. Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, that's what it is. I think that's why I don't say it much anymore. My mommy can't tell me whether or not. Well, she can. She still does sometimes.
She does sometimes.
Yeah. My favorite thing though is when somebody else in this family swears and I yell at them. I'm like, that is not okay. That's not ladylike to do.
It's like, but wait a minute, it's something you do all the time. So
just a hobby of mine, you know. Diane says, when I was single and living in Florida, a friend and myself would hit up all the different resort hotels on St. Pete Beach, hang out in their pool, and order a couple drinks. Never got caught.
Well, that's
impressive.
Cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. If you never got caught.
Yeah. All right. What do you got?
That's about. I've made it 45 minutes. I think I should go out there.
I think it's impressive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. No post show today because I don't think I can keep going here too much longer. So.
Do you want me to do the outro?
I hope you could. Yeah. I'll do the thought for the day, and then you do the outro.
Oh, I was going to do everything.
Oh, were you?
I'm trying to take over the show one day at a time.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I hope Diane's right. I hope it's just allergies.
Hopefully. I don't need it. I got the thought.
Oh, you got the thought?
Yeah.
Okay.
I always see it so I see what the last phrase. So I'll see the end of it so I can jack up the music.
So Hopefully, we're back tomorrow and I'm better. So.
Yeah, so that's going to do it for today. We want to thank you guys for being here every day from the bottom of our hearts. We love you.
You do listen.
I do. I always listen. Always.
Always.
Peter. Yes. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. Stumpah, back tomorrow, day 2. If you like what we do here, like and subscribe. And yeah, that's going to do it for today. But first, we leave you with a thought for the day. And our thought is...
Yes.
Worry about your character and not your reputation. Because your character is who you are. Your reputation is only what people think of you. How'd I do?
Excellent.
Pretty good?
Very nice. Yeah.
And of course, we leave you with our signature slogan on the back of Peter's coffee cup. Go out and make it a great day.
Wow.
Peace.